You're paying 21.5 million baht for a brand new villa in a very popular residence in Koh Samui. In return, you get a very rare combination. Close proximity to the beach, just 1 kilometer away, and almost 180 panoramic sea view. But a rarity alone does not make a property a strong investment. The real question is whether this combination justifies the price, ownership structure, and its rental potential. Now, let's break this villa down based on facts and determine whether it's a truly liquid and rare asset or just a very attractive packaging. Let's start with the location, because on Samui, the first impression of the residence and the access road often shapes the entire perception of the villa. And here, this is one of the key strengths. The villa is located in a very popular sea residence, essentially a comfortable, self-contained residential cluster. To the right, Lamai area begins, and to the left is just 3 kilometers to Chaweng area. So the residence essentially is well located between the two main areas of Samui. Everything you need for daily life is nearby. International schools, golf courses, paddle courts, fitness centers, restaurants and cafes. And this kind of environment gives the property two immediate advantages: high comfort for personal living and stronger liquidity on the market. Yes, there is an uphill access to the villa, and it's important to take this into account. But it's not extreme for this type of villas, and thanks to well-designed steps, you can easily walk up in any weather. A rare advantage for a sea view villa, there are two parking lots here, so you can easily park even 2 cars and a bike and not clutter the entrance area. For rentals, it's also a strong plus. On Samui, guests almost always rely on transport, so proper parking and easy access have a big impact on first impressions. The entrance itself already creates the sense of privacy. Greenery around, stone, you literally feel surrounded by nature. For me, it's a good example how the parking area and the entrance zone already enhances a villa's liquidity. So over there you have the second parking lot, very conveniently placed. And now let's step into the villa and feel its vibe. So the first thing that truly stands out is the smart layout of the villa. You get directly from the parking area to the main upper floor without any complicated internal circulation. Here, this is where the main living happens on the villa. You have here kitchen, living area, 3 bedrooms, and a terrace with a big pool and just splendid sea view. Inside, the house feels more spacious than you would expect from the numbers. The ceilings are high, which makes the entire space feel lighter, more open and more premium. I'd like to highlight the kitchen separately. Very often on Samui, villas feature more of a decorative kitchen solutions, especially in rental-oriented places. But here you have fully equipped, high-quality kitchen with all needed appliances, complemented with a standalone kitchen island. At the same time, the villa is sold without the rest of the furniture, so you're not overpaying for someone else's taste. Now, if you already feel that this villa is what you're looking for, All the contact details are below this video. Contact us today and we'll send you all the details. This door here leads to the stairs to the lower level. But before we go downstairs, let's step out onto the terrace, because this is where the villa reveals its main emotional selling point. Here you have an unbeatable panoramic sea view. A 9x4 pool and a cozy open sala. For living, this is one of the most strongest areas in the villa. On Samui, often the living happens exactly here. People have breakfast on terrace, spend their evenings, or host guests. The terrace itself is spacious. There is plenty of room for sunbeds, and here you can put a dining table for 6 or 8 people. For rentals, it's also one of the key advantages. It's exactly this type of areas that sell the villa in listings and create that wow effect. Over here, there are 2 bedrooms, each 16 square meters, with its own bathroom and direct access to the pool. Each bedroom is already equipped with both a fan and air conditioning. The electrical outlets are thoughtfully positioned based on furniture layout. On the opposite side of the villa is the master bedroom with approximately 18 square meters. It is connected to the living room, features a spacious bathroom. And it's also important that the master bedroom offers a great view on sea and the jungle. Let's check it out. Personally, I like that the main floor is designed as a full-scale living area. Everything essential is on one level. And the lower level operates as a separate, fully functional zone that adds comfort for families and for hosting guests. If you feel interested in properties like that in Samui, feel free to message us in WhatsApp. You'll find the link in the description. Now, let's move on to the lower level and see where villa reveals its another usage scenario. So, over here you have the window to the entrance area. This is direct connection from living room to another bedroom. And downstairs is the lower level, so let's go check it out. So, now we're on the lower level. On the left here, you have direct access to the second parking lot, that is very convenient. Again, straight ahead you have a dry technical area, which is very practical, as all the engineering systems are placed separately on the lower level, without taking up valuable space in the main living area. On the right here, you have a spacious storage area. In Samui, you always need good and dry storage area. Don't underestimate it. To the right is yet another killer feature of this villa. Let's check it out. Here you have a separate 21 square meters studio with its own kitchen right there, ensuite bathroom, and its own balcony with a sea view. It's a very strong feature because when your friends, family or relatives visiting, they can feel totally autonomous and independent here. For me, it's one of the key indicators of the well thought out villa. The lower level doesn't just sit there, it really adds functionality to it. And now we will answer the main question that we raised at the beginning. Is this a truly rare and liquid asset, or just a great villa with a nice view? But we will do it upstairs. For me, this is a very rare format for Samui, where several strong factors come together. Just 1 kilometer to Crystal Bay, a 180-degree panoramic sea view, a popular residence, and a well thought out layout. For living, this villa is very convincing. A very functional main floor with 3 bedrooms, spacious terrace and a pool, and a separate lower level unit for guests or family. For a mixed-use scenario, it's also a strong option. You live here part of the year, and the rest of the time the villa can perform as an income-generating asset. There are a couple factors to consider: an uphill access, the absence of furniture, but in general, this is a very strong asset. A rare combination of proximity to the beach, great views, and a well thought out design. If you want this villa to be yours, contact us right now and it can be yours as early as tomorrow.